and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed.
Well, that's what people in Canada and the U.S. were listening to 75 years ago tonight. The War of the Worlds broadcast. Orson Welles' dramatization of the H.G. Wells novel, presented as a series of news bulletins.
Strange beings who landed in the Jersey farmlands tonight are the vanguard of an invading army from the planet Mars.
Newspapers of the time said it triggered widespread fear and hysteria, but that's since been disputed. One thing is for sure, though, the incident brought Wells instant fame and launched his wildly successful career in film. The War of the Worlds broadcast was deliberately timed to take place at Halloween. So, too, is a creepy new exhibit in Toronto. It's a collection of bizarre and grotesque artifacts belonging to the Canadian master of the macabre, film director David Cronenberg. The CBC's Eli Glasner met with him for the opening.
It's an opportunity to get inside the mind of director David Cronenberg, and it's not a pretty place. The grizzle gun from the movie Existenz, the mutant medical instruments of dead ringers. For over 4 decades, the Canadian director has been getting under our skin.
Oh my God!
Now he's the one being examined in a new exhibition tracing his cinematic evolution.
It's not like it's my life. It actually has taken on a life of its own, and I prefer that. It really is a living, organic thing on its own.
That is a very Cronenbergian thing to say. As a young man, Cronenberg switched from studying organic chemistry to filmmaking, but he never lost his interest in what's beneath our flesh.
If that's what a human being is, and you are exploring the human condition, then there must be a reference to the body, because otherwise you're not really dealing with the reality of what it is to be human.
Early on, Cronenberg fused his love of science into films that spoke to our animal instincts, from the mass media addiction of Videodrome to the technological terror of The Fly. But as the horror genre moved on, so did Cronenberg. Ask about scary movies today, and he responds with a shrug.
I tend not to watch those films. I mean, I saw a little bit of the Blair Witch. Oh, I saw the Blair Witch. I saw Paranormal Activity and so on. They're not as unique and new as you might think.
As he aged, Cronenberg delved deeper, exploring the psychological roots of rage and passion.
Sex.
Male.
Family.
Child.
Divorce.
No.
But with this new show, Cronenberg is being forced to confront how he's changed.
This is perfect.
That's a great example,
yeah,
actually.
It's a great example, yeah. I was saying, this is what happens every morning to me when my face is stuck to my pillow. You know?
Now 70, Cronenberg has become like one of his characters, transformed, but still searching.
It's still an ongoing exploration, really, and an ongoing adventure. And the idea that 70 is just a number, well, it's a scary number, but it is just a number.
And as he prepares for the release of his 19th film, he's taking a moment to spend some time in the weird world he created. Eli Glasner, CBC News, Toronto.